All right, how's it going, guys? It's Carter here. What a beautiful dip. What a beautiful dip and retest we just made on this chart. We wrote this chart up, 3 days ago in the premium, and I'll be damned if it didn't come true. The most clean retest. Often we see these charts I make come to life pretty, you know, fucking perfectly. And this one just happened to do so. Very nice bounce. Reclaim of the sell-off. I'd like y'all to go ahead and like this video for me if y'all don't mind. The more likes and the more coverage I get over my videos, the more time I can allocate to making educational content and growing my channel. But anyways, you can see even on the RSI here, we haven't been. What is that? Just ignore any scribbles y'all see. I'm always at work over here. We haven't seen RSI get this oversold since 37.3K there, guys. And that was the bottom there. And it's gonna be nice to see if this is the bottom here. Because this is when it was oversold the next. So it'd be nice. It'd be really nice. If we see some stuff. Some consolidation here, build some strength here in this area. Without losing 45.5K. You can look at the lower time frames real quick. Get off of that. Please stop drawing stuff. You can look on the lower time frames here. Just perfect retest here. Didn't hit the bottom level. It's one of my guys in the premium wanted me to break down how I leverage trade. How I get into a 100x leverage or whatever leverage I'm using when I'm up. I do that pretty often, as y'all can see. And I want y'all to remember that every leverage trade, no matter how big, no matter how small, unless it's swing trades, I can take that trade 100 times. Always, at least. Some trades I can take 1,000 times. I'm not greedy. I'm trying to make profits trading on the internet at home. Don't be greedy. Take what you can get. But anyways, how would I have entered leverage here on this drop? Okay. We did get a bounce off this spot. We entered a scalp there, and we closed like we should. A lot of y'all made some money off this scalp in this area, and it just continued dropping. Then finally we got to this area. I right here I did 100x. I think it was 100x leverage scalp right there. Why did I do that? Because that was my area. I scaled in at my area. I don't just draw these lines up for no reason. I'm going to take the trade. I did 100x here. But the thing is, this is my first area. This is my first area. This right here, this macro support that I looked at 45.5 didn't form until last night. That's when I started noticing it, not before. So this wasn't an area right here. This part wasn't. These rectangles that I have highlighted were areas. I just didn't bet as big here. I don't bet as big in this first area. I was telling y'all the whole time we could see 44.8. We could see down there. So make sure you have enough ammo to bid down there. And it hit my level down here. This is where, but this is not where I did open some scalps on leverage, but this is not where, that's my main focus. I bought the swing. I did 20x swing right here. 20x swing, you don't get liquidated for like 2K, 2.5K, somewhere around that area, whatever. I don't really know the exact. And like I told y'all, my safety net stop loss was at 43,680. We never got below it. A nice, beautiful bounce regain. Remember, that was that trend line we were looking for. It's been a trend line forever. And bounced above it, and look at it. Look at it. That leap right off the trend line. You see that? That's beautiful, guys. So pretty. But yeah, to answer the leverage question, I just go in full on at 100x leverage. But I can take that trade 100 fucking times, guys. 100 times. That's the name of this game, is trading, risk management, and probabilities. Okay. I give you all these charts for a reason. These are my areas. These are my strong areas. I didn't want it to lose this area. And everybody was screaming bearish shit last night. All your famous, huge traders. We just stayed calm, bought the dip like we've planned. I said we continue to bid the dips until the uptrend is gone. Okay. You know, and now I want some consolidation right here, guys. This is what I'm looking for. You know, I'll update the chart as we go along. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for. You know, there's no reason to, you know, who would get to this area and then short it? Somebody did. You know that, guys? Somebody actually did that. And you can't make it up, can you? You know, someone actually took a short in this area. You know, that's some really weird shit you see in this game. Anyways, but yeah, perfect Bart. It looked like it was going to Bart that whole time. I knew it. I just knew it was going to Bart that whole time. That's why I made that plan. But anyways, you know, I also want to get into a couple other things regarding altcoins and how to buy an altcoin dip if you're on a small portfolio. Let's get rid of these scribbles. Gosh, I wish it would go back to like the regular setting after you click so I don't scribble everywhere. Anyways, all right, let's look at Bitcoin. Huge level. Remember the huge levels, okay? Perfect. Perfect bounce there. Let's look at Luna. Remember my chart on Luna, guys? Just compare the charts. This is weekly resistance, fellas. I believe it's weekly. Yeah, it's a weekly resistance level. Of course it was a huge bounce. You got to look at these charts. You got to look at the charts, man. You got to look at these charts. I wonder if we're going to continue that trend line there. Maybe get another dip down there. No, I bet we stay above this and catch the trends above this level and continue on. I wouldn't doubt $150 Luna as long as we continue. But as you can see, look, it's perfect. It looks just like the Bitcoin chart. Tell me it doesn't. Tell me it does not, you know. Let's look at some other ones. GMT. This one, you really can't compare to the Bitcoin chart because of the hype. But we played this so beautiful, and one of y'all guys were so happy that I gave this trade out because it just worked to the fullest. It worked beyond what we expected. You know, I gave that trade out when it was like right here, and we blew up. You know, like 50 cent past my trade, and now we built support where I thought it was going to be. So you know, I know what I'm doing. These lines are there for a reason. I don't just make these bullshit. I don't just make this shit up. All right, I've been doing this for too long. Let me stop before my head explodes from ego. But yeah, guys, you can see that even on the you even took a dip when Bitcoin fell off. You see that? You see that, fellas? Actually, I think that was before Bitcoin fell off. But anyways, it kept the support. You see where I'm going with this. Let's look at Near USD. I charted this a while back. Where is my lines? Where are my lines, guys? Is it on this one? No. Near. Is it really not here? 1 second, fellas. Haha, found you. Okay, see, you know, I charted this back, and here we go. You know, kept support like I said it would, and wow, it sent, didn't it, fellas? But then again, let's look at some levels here. Where did we find some support? Where is some strong support? Let's look at the chart. You know, let's just break it down, me and you, right now. Obviously, resistance. My indicators say so too. That's resistance. Break it down to the 4 hour. You know, it even took out that strong support there, and I mean that resistance that it just passed out. But if you look at it, where did we find support, guys? Where did we find support for this last takeoff? Right there. Now let's break it down to the Bitcoin chart. Look at there. Look, fellas. You see? This game ain't hard if you're just patient. This game ain't hard. All right. And, you know, those are some good strong altcoins to look at. That and AVAX too. I had someone that bought the AVAX dip, but they sold it because they panicked, I think. But that was a nice one. All right, now let's look at let's make sure this is good. Yes, it is. Okay. This is dextools.io. This is where you find all my Uniswap plays, the charts for them. You know, I gave you all this trade. If I make a chart, guys, on a shitcoin, if I produce a chart and put it on Twitter, I bought the damn coin. It's that simple. I'm not just posting it. We had some inverse head and shoulders that played out so perfect. Look at it, guys. Look at this. I sold that area, too. I ain't bought yet back. I wanted to dip around in here. You got to realize, CK, Crypto King, there was a thing called Tiger King. It was a coin called Tiger King when that Tiger King got released on Netflix, the documentary series. and it went. I think it did over like 100x, guys. You know, this coin sits at 4 mil market cap right now. Like I said, I want to see it build, and I'll update y'all if I buy back in. I did sell for a quick like 50%. I mean, it was 50% within an hour, fellas. I gotta sell it. I gotta sell it. You know, this is one that I'm strongly looking at because that Crypto King documentary just got released. You know, we want some support to build. Not really want to lose the Head and Shoulders and build up. You know, over the weekend as people start watching Crypto King some more, I expect some fireworks. So we'll keep updated on those. Here's CWI. Remember, this is a wrestling donation coin for wrestling. You know, remember MRI was a donation coin for martial arts, MMA. You know, this is for wrestling. I'm gonna be honest with you. The chart does not look too great. The only reason I'm still holding it is because I expect to buy the rumor because WrestleMania is tomorrow and they're sending a bunch of people out there to have signs and billboards and yada yada yada, and that's what they did on MRI before it blew up. So you know, I'm just gonna hold it and see how tomorrow morning goes. You know, hopefully we can get it back up into this area here. I'm not looking for too much. I just want to sell for some good profit. But yeah, guys, that's what I'm looking at right now. I don't think there's any other ones that I really am interested in at the moment. You know, we can take a look at MRI. I haven't looked at this chart in a second. Boom. Okay, it looks pretty decent on the two. What about on the day? Honestly, it looks pretty solid. There's still a lot of hype behind this coin. Um, yeah, it's still going down on the 30. I haven't really broke. What's on the hour? You know, I'm looking at my RSI trends and other things. Like I said, if you're interested in this stuff, you can always sign up if you want to know how I figured it all out. Yeah, I'm not going to buy it yet, but it does look okay. It's not necessarily too bad. But you know, I'm not going to buy it right now. But yeah, that's basically all I'm looking at, fellas. And I'll update y'all on Twitter and in the chat as much as I can, fellas. So y'all have a good day. I appreciate y'all watching the video. Don't get greedy. Make some money. It's that easy.